Luckily, they did stop naming them Adolf for like 1925, thank God. The last Adolf, born in 1925, Needles, California, a lifelong bachelor, interior designer, so Gadolf. The last Adolf was a Gadolf. All right, cool. Thank you. My name's Lily.
Yeah. Welcome to the beach, Miss Lily. And it does not go unnoticed that you had the worst type of relapse possible. You were born in Florida, left Florida, and then came back. So, okay, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. We've got another newbie to the peach here. So again, keep that energy flowing, all 6 of you here. Give it up for Ellie Castillo.
So I am new here. I moved from LA to Florida, sight unseen. Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect. But I didn't realize, obviously, the clues about what to expect here is in the sports teams. Because obviously I love sports. What sports? I mean, the Gators, the Miami Heat, the Hurricanes. Okay. I can see it. The clues were right there in front of me. But see, LA's not set up that way. I mean, our notable team is the Lakers. There's no lakes in LA if you've ever been. There is Silver Lake. There's no water there. There is a lot of dirty hippies though. They could use some water. And then I guess the only one that would fit would be the Dodgers. Because, you know, depending on where you are in LA, you might be dodging a few bullets. I don't know. You might end up with a bullet hole in your car. It depends. I mean, one thing that really sold me on the Miami area, though, is the healthcare system. I am a person who struggles with autoimmune disease. I don't know, anybody else super sickly here? Yeah? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I have terrible genes. I do not need to do 23andMe. I need an investigation from the CDC. Yeah, for sure. But I think that was part of why my husband really didn't think second twice about marrying me. Because he thought, well, I mean, how much time does she have left? Really? You know, easy decision, till death, we can do this. You know, me not so much. I had cold feet, but I realized I was just anemic. Yeah, so I said yes. So we've been married for 12 years. 12 years, right? And then prior to that, we dated for 5 years. And no one really claps at that part. So you guys are doing the math, okay? And yeah, and I see where your head is going. And yeah, him dating me was really, it was all about him. He pursued me. I mean, he went after me. He's that kind of guy. I mean, you've probably seen this guy. When he wants something, he gets it. You know, he went after me, and he gets what he wants. I mean, you've seen those guys. It's like, what do you call that? Like a predator? Or, oh, an alpha male. He's a total alpha male. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know what, I have thought about it? If I did die young, okay, let's just say, you know, it wouldn't be so bad. I mean, if I were to die now, in my prime, like, hello, open casket, I'm saving for the post-mortem makeup artist now. Okay, and my husband, I mean, think about all that sympathy pussy. He would be thanking me.
Hell yeah.
And my daughter, she's a precious little 3-year-old. She would get to be a real life Disney princess. Because you know they all have dead moms. I know. Yeah, so, and an evil stepmother. So you know I gotta get out of the way. Yeah. I mean, but you know, That's just me thinking. Parenting is really, really hard, I do have to say though. And I've taken the pressure off of myself, because this can go one of two ways. Either I put 100% into her, I give her everything she needs to be a stable, well-adjusted, happy, healthy little girl. Or she could do open mic comedy and be really fun. So it's a win-win. Thank you guys.
Keep it going for Allie. We'd love to have you back up here, Miss Allie. All right. We're going to keep this thing rolling, rolling. Keep the energy going with the very funny Marco.
Thank you guys. So, a lot of you have already left tonight, so I can repeat some of the things that they've talked about, but I'm not going to go get an answer from the crowd. Anybody besides me have a colonoscopy lately? I know 2 other guys that left, right? How many of you guys, hoping no medical professionals in the room, like to fuck with the nurses when they start asking you the same damn question over and over and over when you get any procedure? Have you had that? So they basically ask your name, your date of birth, and then why you're there. I was there for colonoscopy, and I told them I was there for a C-section. It starts with a C, right? I mean, okay. The anesthesiologist wasn't very pleased with that, but I go through the procedure, I wake up, and my feet are in stirrups. Not a totally unfamiliar situation for me, but not coming out of a procedure. And then the nurse comes up to me and she goes, "Congratulations, it was a boy." So they thought they really did. They thought they got me. And then they turned around a few minutes later and they said, "So who's your ride? Who's coming to pick you up?" And I whispered into her ear, "My baby daddy." So I've been back and forth to the hospital quite a few times. Turns out I ended up having a diagnosis of chronic pancreatitis. We talked about autoimmune diseases, all sorts of fun stuff like that. Basically, that means I have to watch everything that I put into my mouth. Yeah, no, you all got some dirty minds. I'm talking food. I can't have red meat, low fat, no alcohol. Basically, there's not a whole lot that I can have, unfortunately, these days. So being someone who's in their 50s now, I'm actually turning 60 this year, if you can believe it. I know, thank God for Botox and filler. Maybe a little Scrotox too, I won't tell you. That's for another set. So what does anybody do in their 50s when they want to learn something about a chronic illness and the doctors aren't giving you the information? I joined a Facebook group. And I thought it was really going to probably help me. I was trying to figure out, okay, what the hell am I going to be able to eat? I knew I was in trouble because, you know, these people on Facebook, they have like these side chats, right? So these people call themselves the cranky pankies. I mean, I'm old, but I'm like not that kind of fucking old. But I was excited because there was one lady on there and she, was talking about all the things she's had to do with her diet to change, so she decides to do a little private message for me. Have you gotten that at all when you're on Facebook? They like those like a little video chat. That was a new one for me. So this old granny gets on, and she's wearing a negligee. Yeah. I think she wanted some kind of non-pancreas related massage. But I said, you know, I know you're a cranky panky and you want hanky panky, but I prefer a swanky franky and I like my foot long in the bun. I'm not a vegetarian, never will be. I wasn't in the mood for anything swanky, but that night I wasn't. I'm losing my place here. What I'm supposed to say here is I wasn't looking for something stanky and danky like hers. Anyway, that is all I have got for you guys tonight. Been a wonderful audience. Thank you.
Mark, okay? Control that mic etiquette. All right, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. I call this guy the Godfather because this doesn't exist without the very funny Ben Fishman.
Oh man, coming on the stage after those two bald guys up there at the same time, man. I'm just like, wow, I just felt some energy right now. Holy shit. My name's Ben Fishman. I'll tell you about myself. I actually, when I first moved here, I was a Palm Beacher, guys. Yeah, I lived on the island, but I was broke. I had a little place. But you know, when you take girls from the bar in Palm Beach, you know, they're expecting a nice place. You take them back to your studio apartment, and then they ask you about your trust fund. You're just trusting there's funds in your bank account the next day. You know, I was talking to one of my younger friends about porn. And I was like, you know, I started off with magazines. You know, my dad had a collection, of course, right? And I like jerking off on a magazine better because if I have to replace the magazine, that's $7. If I gotta replace the iPad, that's a couple $100. Yeah, and now it's got 2 viruses. You know, Home Depot is open late. It's open until 11 o'clock. I think if you go there after 10, you call yourself a home creepo. I mean, there's guys in there buying chainsaws and cement. The guy buying drywall at 10:30 at night. What are you building at 10:30 at night with drywall? A crack house? Doing chair yoga, guys. You heard of the chair yoga? Yeah, doing it a lazy boy. Okay, I got the Pringle pose. I got the remote pose, I got the digging for my change pose, and then I got the pretzel stretched back here pose. Thank you. Anyways, where was I? You know, it's weird because, you know, if you ask someone if they were on X, you know, 10, 15, even 5 years ago, they would be talking about rolling, right? Now my 75-year-old aunt asked me if I'm on X, okay? Like, what a weird way to start the conversation. You know, another thing too I've noticed is like food has gotten more expensive and technology has gotten cheaper. I mean, I shouldn't have to choose between avocados and a flat screen TV. I mean, what's more expensive, apples or Apple? Right. Yeah. Macintosh or Mac? I mean, oh man, now I'm taking bites out of my apple. Oh man, all right, give me a second, I'll figure that out. You know, anyone here play chess? Yo, all right, so you know how it starts, right? Smoke before fire, black pieces go first. What about my white privilege, okay? I'm working on some business-friendly sex talk so I don't get written up at work. I'm going to lay out my spreadsheet and show her my cream pie charts. Oh my goodness. Still working on that one, all right. But when I take my personal time, when I jerk off, I take a 10-minute personal break. And the cool thing is it only takes me 5 minutes, so I still got time for a smoke afterwards. All right. Yeah, thank you. Oh, man. What else do I got? You know, what else happened? My dog's got diarrhea. That sucks. I air fried my pot. Yeah, the ingredients call for flour, so it actually smokes better. I don't know if what are you guys talking about over there? Your flour. Oh hell yeah! My flour power. No, I smoked some weed the other day that like maybe I was able to talk to my dog, and that's why he got diarrhea because he freaked out so bad. It's like holy shit, dude. Oh man. Hold on. Give that razor. I've had 3 brain surgeries, by the way. Oh yeah, to the new girls, yeah. I've had 3 brain surgeries, okay? I had a Netflix doctor, dude. I had a Netflix doctor, dude. They're like, your doctor's famous. He's on Netflix. And he came out and he was a Mexican illegal immigrant. Yeah, and he's like, hey, my name Dr. Q. Your tumor is my cocaine, and I need my product. Yeah, he sold my tumor to the cartel. Then I woke up speaking Spanish. Oh, man. What else, guys? What else? I sell mattresses, and I had a straight customer today. Normally I have a gay customer, but they acted very gay, so I was like, all right, look, do you want a firm mattress or a soft mattress? And they're like, are we talking about mattresses or gay sex here? Never mind. All right, that was horrible. I just threw that out there. You know what's cool about being tall is that you get to see if people are really clean. You actually get to see like who actually dusts the top of their refrigerator. And some of you guys are disgusting. Like a lot of like, I'm a neat freak. Yeah, let me look up top for like 3 seconds. Yeah, right. All right, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for Ben Fishman. It's pretty cool that like Ben can go from being like, oh my God, this guy's a terrible comic, and then he goes, I had 3 brain surgeries, and everyone, oh, he's such a hero. That was the look that you got when you said I had 3 brain surgeries. They're like, oh, he's doing so well up there. Terrible, terrible people. But come back next week, please.
Dude, I forgot to say it. Now I think about it.
Oh, don't you hate that?
Yeah, brain surgery.
Yeah. All right, our next comic to the stage. They call this guy Terry.
For everyone under 40, this is a newspaper.
What?
Okay, my name is Terry. I am from Iowa, and yes, that's my tractor outside. So when the guy was talking about the electric bike, I wasn't making fun of him. I was being serious. That's my tractor out there. Hey, don't leave. Yeah, but I thought there was going to be 3 of you.
There was supposed to be.
My brother said, no matter how bad you suck as a comic, try to make people happy. So I'm like, I'll give the band a chance at $10,000 a piece. Well, there's only one guy that shows up. Oh man, I don't know if you watch Price is Right and Plinko, but I wouldn't count on those $10,000 hitting you. Okay, I'm sorry. Someone in here can win the $10,000. I do want to say that I'm happy to be here. I'm wearing my toupee tonight. I hope I'm saying it right. Sean's been giving me little voice lessons. So this is my toupee. Apparently the bald guys are part of the show tonight. I hope you like it. I think it fits me pretty good. It's kind of used. It was a surprise gift from my wife. I found it when I came home early last night laying on the bed. It was used, but I don't know. I think she got screwed on the deal, but who's to say? They tell me I'm supposed to tell my best joke first and my second best last. So I did the 10,000. I talked about that. I did tell you about my tractor. On the way here, I stopped at Taco Bell. While we didn't stop, I went through the drive-thru. I ordered 3 tacos. I pull up to the drive-thru, and the guy actually says to me, he says, "Is this order to go, or will you be dining in?" I'm in the drive-thru. I'm like, "Is this his first day on your job?" So I said, "I'll be dining in." The joke was on me after I paid. I said, "Where's my tacos?" He says, "They're at table 13 over there." Inside. You think you got a problem? You try parking a tractor inside Taco Bell parking lot. I ate my 3 tacos. I walked out to my tractor. I had a little trouble getting out there. I got on it. I didn't even travel 2 minutes. I got pulled over by the cops. They're like, "Terry, what's the problem here? We're going to get you for DWI. I'm like, "DWI? He said, "Driving with indigestion." How many tacos have you had tonight, Terry? Well, you think that's funny? I tried to buy a beer during the set. I went over there. I tried to pay the girl cash. This is a true story. I pull out a $20 bill. She doesn't know what it looks like. She said, "We only take cards." That was right there. Okay. Because I had 4 other jokes, and I could see where this whole thing's going. I've got one joke that may go over with people under 40. Okay, here I am. Last time I was here, Sean and Ben say, "Charlie, you've got to improve. You've got to improve if you're going to come back." Oh, no, I gave it away. My name's Terry tonight. I was Charlie 2 weeks ago. Let me finish. Okay, so I start taking yoga. Ben's talking about yoga. I'm doing down dog, up dog. I'm standing on my head. Last Saturday night at 11 o'clock, my neck feels like Arnold Schwarzenegger's got a hold of it. It's stiff as hell. I go to the emergency room. Doc says to me, he goes, "Terry, have you been taking your Viagra standing on your head?" That's the best I got. I had the time of my life listening to everybody tonight. Thank you, Sean. Ben.
Give it up for Terry! Terry, he's got props, he's got a toupee, he's got jokes, we got some winning lottery tickets. The joke's gonna be on him. One of these days it's gonna hit, and you ain't gonna share it with him, you know what I mean? Alright, keep that enthusiasm going. Give it up for your next comic, Jay Espresso!
Crocodile Dundee over here? Yeah! Alright, keep that enthusiasm up. It's got to go way down. Thank you. Someone came up to me the other day and they said to me, "Jessica, I heard you were good at blowjobs."
No.
I know. And I said, "How do you hear that? How do you hear that?" And they said to me, "Word of mouth." It's true. That's just a throwaway. So I am from New Jersey originally. Yeah, also big to cheer about. And I judge my life based on where the Jersey Shore cast is at their point in life. Like I just think it's nice. Like I've grown with them. Like they're at the point where they were getting pregnant by accident to like getting pregnant on purpose. And it's so sweet to like see that kind of growth and character from people from New Jersey. Also, in case anyone's curious, the Situation's mom was my teacher in 6th grade, so that's why I'm like this. It's that bitch's fault. Oh god, this is so stupid. Alright. Thank you. I've been good songs that are teaching us the wrong lessons lately. Like, at least contradicting ones. Like, I have some songs that'll tell me, you know, I can blame everything on the rain, but Michael will tell me I can blame it on the boogie. T-Pain will tell me I can blame anything on the alcohol. And Shaggy told me that no matter what, even if I get caught, like, it wasn't me. So, like I'm just, like, you can just gaslight all you want. You can get away with whatever you want. But then I hear other songs that'll be like, Doja will tell me paint the town red. And Ashinko will tell me paint the town blue. That's going to turn it purple. Like, they have to get together. And then Rolling Stone will say paint it black. and that's a Jackson Pollock situation that you don't want to deal with. And like, you got astronaut Katy Perry telling me, like, you know, be a firework, and like, it sounds nice, but like, at the end of the day, like, fireworks, like, those are dangerous. Like, that's stupid. Like that. Like, I would rather be like more like a sparkler. Like, at least like if you hold me, it's like pretty for a while, and like maybe I'll burn your hand, but like I'm not gonna burn it off. Like I'm not gonna leave you with everlasting pain. No, I will. I absolutely. I have case studies for that. Unfortunately, that went better than I thought. I think it's really nice that Melania Trump named her son Barron after what she wishes she was before she got knocked up.
Wow.
It's really sweet. Yeah. Thank you. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, holy shit, I have to write that down. So I turned 35 this year. And other than the fact that now I'm considering geriatric pregnancy, if I get pregnant, which I really try not to, it also means that I can officially run for president. Thank you. Keep that in mind. So I have been thinking about what my policies are going to be, and I wrote them down for you. Thank you. I'm going to be very transparent. Now, my first idea, first and foremost, I was going to plant weed in the rose garden. But then Trump just paved over the rose garden. So first thing we're going to do is replant the rose garden, and then I'm going to plant weed, and then we're going to call it the Rosebud Garden. And it's going to be beautiful. And I'm going to legalize it, obviously. I'm doing away with first man, first woman, whatever that is. It's just gonna be my dog. Like I don't need a man. He's also my chief of staff. I go to him for everything. He's my baby. Also, I will have an astrologist with me everywhere I go. She will tell me what to do. She'll pull out her tarot cards. She'll tell me if that person's a Cancer, we're not gonna work well together. She'll know their birth chart. I trust her with everything, and you can't tell me otherwise. I'm doing away with the whole Camp David thing. Legitimately, that's gay. Like that's. I went to camp. Like I'm Jewish. I went to camp. I don't know if any of you did. Like that's all you do. You just stop in camp. Like so the way that you solve things is bottomless brunch. Mimosas. You fight. You cry. Solved issue. No more war. No more war. I have to get through these fast. All right. All trade deals, negotiation, foreign affairs, thumbs or text. I'm not calling anyone. If I have to bomb you, I'm just going to send you emojis. You'll figure it out. We're not celebrating President's Day, President's Month. Very important. The last thing, I'm not just serving this country. I'm serving country. Okay? So please, vote for me. Lasso, 2028.
Yeah! Here we go for the everybody, Jess Lasso. Our next comic to the stage. Give it up for Ja Bowie Bowie.
I'm sorry. I know I came up here looking like somewhere between can do pedicures and will sell you a child that can. That's my bad. I was reading a news article with the headline, is Gen Z the new crack baby? I mean, well, they're always losing their lives to dangerous online challenges. I guess technically anything can be a challenge, depending on how you look at it. Like there are kids that squeeze each other to death until they die. Yeah, they're doing that, you know. bear hugging each other until it's like the new whippet. Like, it goes something like this. Hey, bro, can you squeeze me here in my general torso area? Okay, but you might die. And they just do it. There was this 20-year-old that tried to blow up a fertility clinic. Yeah, fertility clinic, which is just essentially a fancy way to say sperm bank. And how does that work? If someone blows up a sperm bank, you're essentially worse than Hitler, right? Is that shit automatic? Or do you have to put it all the sperm samples into a tackle box and then burn it? I'm not anti-Semitic. I went to a bar mitzvah before. And it sucked to be that guy that's just trying to jack off at the sperm bank, but it gets blown up. I share a room with my siblings. I can't finish anywhere. All this domestic terrorism makes it weird. In Idaho, a 20-year-old man shot 2 firefighters.
Oh no.
They were trying to stop a raging inferno, and this kid's just like, I'm the only one that can play with fire. Yeah, say stuff, man. A 20-year-old tried to shoot the president, and it's always the same age group too. In the news, it's like he graduated from the local community college with an AA degree and shot up an ice cream shop. Look, honey, they got Legoland. Babe, they got Legoland. We shouldn't go there anymore because the shooter made it look weird. I play video games, kind of. I played this game called Roblox. You know Roblox, it's like a simulator. They got this one Vietnamese Buddhist temple simulator that kids can boot up whenever their parents are around so they don't get beaten to death. I've never been beaten, no. My dad, he'd do one of these, like he'd take a broom and like pretend he was gonna hit me with the handle and then just hit me with the fuzzy part. Yeah, both my parents never beat me, like I said, just the fuzzy side of the broom. It was as merciful as it was zesty. Thanks, Dad. Somehow these kids never commit atrocities on a place that makes sense, like the DMV. And they always call it a bomb in the headlines, but in the article they call it an unregistered device. Maybe these incels just need to experience some unregistered device ass pussy. That's my time, folks. Thank you.
Keep it going, John. Good boy. Baba boy. Baba boy. Just wanted to do that. Throw that Baba boy out there. You ready, buddy? All right, this guy's a one-man band. He looks like he's pulled out of the movie Point Break. Woo! Unlike our last comic, who looked like he was in big trouble in Little Chinatown. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for Jordan!
Absolutely not, Dane. How's everybody doing tonight? I didn't really want to I don't really have any jokes. I just wanted to say a couple things. You know, I think it's been over a year now that we've been doing this together, Ben. And you know, I don't really ever tell any jokes. You know, so you're like, why is this guy here? What's he even doing here? Why does he keep coming back? Why is he always on time? What time does the show start again, Ben?
8 o'clock.
So I get here at 8:30 every fucking day. And sometimes till like fucking midnight because you guys just talk so much, you know, it's crazy. There should be like a floor that comes out like, you know what I'm saying, man? We can construct that.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't even know where why I have this book in my hand. It looks like I have. Someone gifted me this recently. So like, am I even qualified to be here? You know, I used to have a space here, so that was kind of how we met. But it's like, I was a music teacher for 9 years at this place. It's the place called School of Rock, right? And that's the worst thing about working at School of Rock was when someone would go, "Where do you work?" And you have to say School of Rock. It's the most, you know. But I did learn how to appreciate a good cover song there because it was just not my shit. Anyways, you know, music's in my life. You know, I remember being 3 years old and sitting at the TV that was on the piano with a little VCR that was broken and wouldn't stop or rewind. I have to watch the whole movie and then it would just rewind. So I'd pop on Chariots of Fire, right? And it's like, you know, and that would just get me really amped up. And I'd sit there and try to figure it out, and I did, you know. And then I have to watch the entire movie so I could play it again at the end, you know. I could really appreciate, you know, what do you say, the Jews? Is that what you say? Jews. Yeah, I appreciate Jews because that's a, you know, I think that was it's such a brilliant movie, you know, but it's like one of the first, I think it was the first, like, Zionist propaganda that I ever witnessed. But it was great because the song, they're really good with the music. Remember, what was his name, the guy who wrote the songs? You know, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I just wanted to say, as a child born with ADHD, before it was known as ADHD, to watch the 2.5 minute long Raiders of the Lost Ark trailer first. Any guys remember the Raiders of the Lost Ark? Yeah. Great flick, right? Harrison Ford. Looks like my dad. And then the 4-minute, 50-second On Golden Pond preview. You guys remember On Golden Pond? With fucking Pete and Jane Fonda and Katharine Hepburn. My legs are like, fuck, this song's gonna fucking come on in a second. And I'm like stress eating. You know, I was really fat growing up. That's why I'm so hilarious now. Because I really was a true story. Really big tits for a guy. Very embarrassing. I remember they're like the same size as my sisters at one point. And I touched it for some reason, it being her boob. She fucking whacked the shit out of me and I deserved it. But I learned a lesson, you know. Like my daughter, I just got her a car, right? Next day she wrecks it, you know. Probably a lesson from the Lord saying you don't text pictures of yourself while driving on the road. She's probably not going to do it again, you know. I don't actually know what happened. I don't know if she was texting, but the Lord works in mysterious ways through mysterious means. That's all I gotta say. I had a joke, but now it's not gonna make sense. I love you all. Thank you for having me every Monday. And good up for your host. But I'm secretly watching all of you. That's what I'm doing. And I am taking notes. And I do have jokes. They're gonna come one day, and they're gonna be fucking hilarious. And but I'm scared. It's a scary thing. You guys make it look easy. It's not. I didn't get the light yet, so that's why I'm still talking. Light me, bro. Light me up. There it is. You guys have a great night.
Give it up for Jordan! I mean, without Jordan, we wouldn't have all this amazing music, so thank you, Jordan. Speaking of which, I think it's weird that in the 90s, you guys, some of you guys, you know, born in the 90s, some are, you know, maybe earlier in the century, there was subliminal, people were worried about subliminal messages in songs.
Oh yeah.
Right? Subliminal messages in songs, and now we have TikTok. I think we've come a long way here, haven't we, people? You know what I mean? We're not even being like subversive about this anymore. We're just straight up propaganda on everybody's phone. Anyway, there's amusing for me, but I figured I'd uplift the room a little bit for our next comic, Josh Liz.
Everyone calm the fuck down. Everyone fucking relax. Alright? Relax! Jesus, I can't do it with this pressure. My name is Josh List. Hello. And like many of you, I have a job.
For now.
Allegedly.
I got a job. Dang. I got a job.
I'm getting fired. I'm rejecting, bro.
Thank you. Here's the job. I sell sperm. I'm a cum salesman. Door to door. 0 sales. A lot of screaming matches. I know I have a good product. I know that I have doctors and poets just sitting in open yogurt containers in my fridge. My roommate and I have a strained relationship, but the containers are clearly labeled. Yogurt. I mean, 1 time, that's on me. 7 times, that's on him. He's trying to sabotage me, all right? I'm an industrialist. I'm really bored in life. My life is just so meaningless and pointless. So I've been going to a lot of funerals just to like pass the time. They got good snack tables. Something I noticed. Every time someone goes up to give a eulogy, they always say of the deceased, they lived their life to the fullest. Really? Even when they were shitting? What if they had some bad hair? Can you live your life to the fullest during a day of diarrhea? Oh, my stomach! Where's my belt sander? Time to do a little word work and gotta live my life to the fullest. There's a table leg. There's a cup. After this scuba lessons. I would like someone to just go up there and be honest. For once, he wasted it. He had it all and he just threw it away. You know, a lot of napping, took a lot of naps. His personality was mostly quoting The Office and complaining about his whore wife. You're great, by the way, Susie. I wrote some new stuff, but I forgot how it goes. What do I say about that? It's my big joke. That's the whole point of it. And then I got hit in the face. Douche!
There's the light, help you remember.
Go into the light. He was taken. Go into the light, my child. If you see the light, go for it. You know, he was taken not soon enough. Heaven probably doesn't have another angel. He will be forgotten. All right, what do we do with the short amount of time? Oh, so I'm going to tell you something deeply personal.
Let's go.
Deeply personal. A while back, I was having a conversation with my honey buns. And we got to that point in our relationship where she wanted to know my dark bedroom fantasies. And I'm kind of a shy guy. But after a lot of convincing, she's like, it's okay, Smokey Pokey, you just tell it to me. And she convinced me. And I opened up to her. And I said, well, okay, I got this little fantasy where you're pleasuring me with your mouth. And then I finish. And then you leave. Immediately. And we don't talk for a month. We're spending time apart. The point is, don't be honest. My name is Josh List. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Josh Liz. That joke seems like it was written specifically to perform in front of Ryan Panucci. All right, for our next comic, give it up for Nick Griffin.
Hello, crowd. We got. What's up, guys? Oh man. Oh, my mom just texted me. Probably wondering if I killed myself. Not that bitch. I like drinking. Who likes drinking, dude? Some people say I have a problem. I'm just the best at it. No one says LeBron has a basketball problem. I was talking to a girl recently, and she said dating her is like dating Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus at the same time. And I was like, wow, that is such a cute way to tell me that you're bipolar. I like my girls a little bit crazy. Then she told me, you know, you're not very good at listening. You're kind of like a Cancer. And I said, bitch, I'm a Leo. Who's not good at listening now? Nailed it. Trying a new bit with this crowd of comedians and Michael's dad. Humor me though, if you will. I've been trying to describe your sex life using the title of a TV show or movie. Nothing to do with the plot, just the title. Guys think they're so good at sex. Like guys are like, yeah, I made her Kim. And she, yeah, guys would say something cocky like Rocket Man or Longest Yard, but a girl would probably say Fast and Furious or Lost or Dr. Dolittle, The Big Short. Women that only get with white guys would say White Lotus, but their friends would probably say Trailer Park Boys. All those guys that go to Thailand to bang prostitutes, well, that's just paid in full. Or Sesame Street. You gotta watch out for the lady boys though, or else that's dodgeball. Because they have penises. Diddy would be To Catch a Predator or Law & Order SVU. Epstein would be 13 going on 30. But you're wondering what I would be. America's Got Talent. Friends. The Office. Bridesmaids. This is good. This is good. This feels right. My mom told me to follow my dreams, and now I have a restraining order against a girl. That's bad advice. Do you guys know what happens when you air fry ice cream? It melts. This is good. You guys know all my other jokes, so I don't know what to say. I got this. You guys ever out in public and you see someone, you're like, I recognize that face, and you're like, I don't know from where? That happened to me the other week, and it bothered me. It wasn't until one Saturday night when I was watching cinema, as one does, that I realized, Eureka, he starred in Hot Mom Fucks Pool Boy. I've been trying to watch less porn. But now on my algorithm, I just see women's tennis, and I get horny. Porn fucks up your brain, makes you want to quit your job and become a pool boy. Okay, I see the light. Oh, man. Anyways, trying to raise money. My grandma's getting surgery. We need $12,000. So if you guys want to go to my Instagram, I have a GoFundMe. It's kind of shameless, but who knew you could get a Brazilian butt lift in Miami for $12,000? I'll end on that. Yeah, everyone, give it up for your host, Sean Love.
Keep it going for Nick Griffin. Nick Griffin. All right. Here we go. The enthusiast. enthusiasm hasn't waned whatsoever. Electricity in the room. One night only. Here we are. The best of the best with honors. Next to the stage, Michael McDade.
How we doing?
Entertain me. Private show, Michael.
Entertain the Frenchman. If I don't entertain him properly, you're gonna be like Ego in Ratatouille and give me a bad review. Be like the food critic guy, and like that's gonna be really bad. That guy is terrifying for being a food critic. That guy looks like he took. That guy looks like, you know the chef that's a ghost that died in the movie? That guy looks like he killed the chef. Like, that's how terrifying that guy looks. And, I mean, Sean, you got the bald head. You could have killed the chef at the beginning of Ratatouille. I mean, it's got a menacing look to it as well. I mean, I understand why life left you, man. I get it. It's got the menacing baldness to you. I don't know. I did not plan to do any of this, but he wanted to be entertained. So, fuck it. There's your entertainment. I've entertained you now. Yeah. Be careful what you wish for. I might bring up something that you may not have wanted me to talk about on stage, like your divorce, but you asked to be entertained, so whatever. You didn't ask me not to do that, but I don't know. The douchebag. What do you expect? Anyways, what else? Oh, you know, speaking of douchebaggy things, I went to North Carolina recently. That's a douchebaggy thing to do, is go to North Carolina. I went and I visited I went for a music festival, but there was no comedy in the music festival portion of the adventure. So I went to visit my third grade teacher's assistant. That's why I went to fucking North Carolina. It was really weird and bizarre and awkward for a number of different reasons. But so I became friends with her son, which I knew was a mistake in the third grade, because I'll tell you a story about her son. Her son, we're doing, remember when you do field day as you're a kid, and the last activity you do for field day is you do tug of war? Well, her son did not like where he was in tug of war, so he decided to showcase his anger by throwing classroom desks. And because I was his only friend, my fat-ass fourth grade teacher was like, why don't you go in there and calm him down? I'm like, I can't see. I'm not good enough. I can't be dodging no desks. This is not going to work out well for my ass. I'm going to get hit with a desk, and then my vision's going to be worse than it already is. I can't afford that. So I went to visit that guy. That guy, I mean, and he's only gotten more muscular, so imagine the amount of desks he could throw now at 31 years old. It's even more terrifying. But what's even more terrifying than that is his mom is in a wheelchair and she's got nudie pictures on the internet. And I know I'm disabled, but I'm not into disabled porn. No, that's not my category, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to tell you, and I like to ride a bicycle, and maybe you think that I got a wheel fetish and shit. No, that doesn't do it for me either. That's not what makes cum roll out of my cock. I'm not into any of that shit. But yeah, she's been posting shit online. And she's also fat too, so it kind of just looks like if Jabba the Hutt had a wheelchair. And we can't be having that stuff. The porn industry deserves better than that, I think. You know, it can't be having that shit. But so I went to so I saw this whole incident, and then it turns out not only does her son he knows how to throw desks, but what he doesn't know how to do is make a dentist appointment, because his dad was making his dentist appointment for him. I watched him do it, and my dad just drives my ass everywhere. I mean, he could make me a dentist appointment if I wanted to go to the dentist, but I don't want to go to the dentist because, I just rather my teeth look like the new Jurassic World movie. I want to just basically look like a dinosaur, those kind of teeth that are coming out of the dinosaurs. That's what I'm going for right now. Also, back to the Pixar movie trauma, not just the fucking, critic and Ratatouille that's terrifying, but I don't want to go to the dentist because I saw Finding Nemo as a kid. That movie will that movie's supposed to teach you that fish are friends, not food, but it also teaches you don't go to the dentist. Look how fucking terrifying the dentist is. I mean, it's scary. It looks worse than the fucking Exorcist and stuff. And no matter a fish tank that's all green, it's awesome. I can see the light. Thank you, fellas. See that? I got 2 lights. It's I got cops running up on my ass. This is great, man. I'm gonna get a DUI and I'm not even hungover. And I love you all. This has been fun. This has gone way better than I thought it would tonight. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Give it up for your next comedian. Actually, sorry. Give him his due. Keep it going for Michael McDade. Yeah, Michael. Our next comedian to the stage. Give it up for Sarge.
It's the usual crowd I'm used to performing for. Let's see how it goes this week. I took the time to think about this shit exactly 45 minutes ago, so we'll see how it goes. I like to go out now, you know, I don't work for shit, so I like to go out and hang out with the day drinkers, you know. And I dress like this because it's funny, you know, because my friend Israel told me, and I quote, "I can't go out with you looking like a raggedy ass redneck no more, so we gotta take you shopping." So, which was funny, dude. At first I was kind of insulted, but then I thought that's probably the nicest compliment anybody's ever given me, right? So we want to get all this shit, right? And I walked into this sports bar today for lunch, and like there was these two black girls at the bar, and they were talking, and then there was two white girls at the bar, and they were talking, and I happened to catch the two white girls when I walked in, saying the most outrageous thing. The girl was just, I don't know what the conversation was, but she said, "I would rather be on Springer than Maury." You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. But every option of that statement was just fucking hilarious, man. And then the two black girls, and one girl goes, she looked at me when I walked in, and I took my glasses off and set them down, and she said to her friend, "Look at this guy, man, he's got them hood shades." And she goes, "How do you know they're hood shades?" She goes, "Because I bought them same shades in the hood for my cousin last week, them shits are dope." And then I thought about where Israel took me to get them, and it was like Haverhill and 45th Street. There's like a shop over there, and I was like I didn't realize it's like, you know, like when you're a go-to Worth Avenue and you buy Gucci shit, right? It's got the Gucci label on it, shit. I don't know because I'm fucking poor white trash. I don't know nothing about fashion, right? But people who do, right? So Israel took me and bought me this shit with the hat and everything, and they know exactly where these hats are because they only sell it at one store. And they're just looking at me and they're trying to figure it out. And the one girl says to the other one, so anyways, I start yelling out, "Call my lawyer, call my lawyer." And then that bitch yelled back at me, "You ain't got no lawyer." And I was just like, well, I just hope my hair looks good in my mugshot. But I never heard that before, but I thought that was fucking hilarious. She really made me laugh. And it made me think about, you know, we get up here and we tell comedy, we tell stories. I invited him to come to my open mic. She was going on, and it was just funny. And we get up here, we tell stories about our lives, and about our bosses, and about our exes, and all this stuff. And we try to make it funny, because that's one of our ways of working through it. Because it's funny, the fucking funny shit that fucking happens to us, right? But I was thinking, wouldn't it be even funnier if, like right now, all of our bosses are sitting at an open mic bitching about us? You know, like my ex-boss is like, "Yeah, that Sarge guy." Like, "Sarge, we know Sarge is going to show up. Shows up for work every day. Guaranteed. Probably going to be drunk because we scheduled a Sunday brunch and we got out of here late last night, and you know he probably ain't been asleep yet. So yes, he's probably going to do that. And he's probably going to snort a couple bumps in the bathroom in between salad and the main course. Yes, he's going to have to do that to stay alive. But I'm great at what I do. It's kind of like what Dane was saying. Like, Dane's great at what he does. So they would be bitching about me, but I worked at that place for 20 fucking years, man, and they didn't have no problem with anything I did. You can ask my friend Miguel. I did what I wanted over there because I was good at my job, you know? But that still doesn't mean they weren't bitching about it. Like Dane's boss is probably like, "That fucking Dane, I know he's going to be here today. He's going to be late. It's going to be smelling like he just fucked somebody, right? It's going to be looking like he's been up partying all night." I swear to God, Dane could be my son, right? He's about the right age, you know? He looks like, you know, if my wife found out that I was fucking her fucking sister for our entire marriage, because we had a giant postman delivering our mail, and that could have been my son right there, my good friend Dane. Anyways, that's my time. I think they hit me with the light. Still available for children's party.
What was pretty cool is in the middle of that set, the audience quadrupled. And I've never seen that at a comedy show before. An audience quadrupled.
Bring the crowd, baby.
Oh my God, that was amazing. We got Ben. Ben's having an allergic reaction to how many people are in here right now. Comedy Dane is like breaking out into insomnia right now. Narcolepsy over here. All right, our next comedian, Spooky Meeting.
Hello, people cats. How y'all doing tonight? All right, let us get the show started then, shall we? First of all, unfortunately, Pride Month is officially over. Well, it's gonna be over in a few minutes, but you know, on the plus side, rainbow capitalism season is finally over. You know, all those corporations that made their logos the pride flag and all that, they're gonna go back to their hetero nonsense come tomorrow. So yeah, so I was just thinking, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like gender reveal parties, I kind of feel like they're just a waste of time, you know, because imagine spending all that money, you know, for this gender reveal party, only for your kid years later to come out as trans. Bet you feel real proud of that spending. All right, quick Gemini check. Are any Geminis in the house?
Ew.
Damn it, you suck! So, unfortunately, it is Cancer season. So, you know, it's a bunch of crybabies. Alright, so, dick piercings. I just gotta know, like, I don't know how does it work? Like, how does it come out? Like, when you have a dick piercing, you know? All I know is I would personally never date a guy with a dick piercing. You know, if I ever pull his pants down and I see that any metal in his junk, I just have to throw him out. Throw him in the trash. Alright, so in recent news, Jeff Bezos had his wedding recently. Yeah, I know what he said. So, I don't know, you know, like, I just feel like it was just a big billionaire orgy, and meanwhile, the entire world is on fire. But, on the bright side, you know, Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, they gave $3 million to charity. Isn't that so nice? You know, for the billionaires to donate 1% of their money to people in need. Alright, so, just neurodivergent things. Okay, so eye contact kind of freaks me out, low-key, you know? Like, honestly, if I'm looking at you the whole time that we're interacting with each other, I'm kind of not listening to anything you're saying. Like, my mind is just all over the place, you know? But, if you see my eyes darting all over the place, you know? That means I'm listening with all of my senses, you know, the sight, the see, the hearing, all of that. All right, another thing. So I just learned a few years ago that I have this thing called auditory processing disorder. So basically it means I need subtitles in real life to understand 98% of what anybody is saying to me ever, you know what I mean? So I'll be like, huh? Or, okay? Or my personal favorite, yeah. You know, someone could be telling me like, you know, my cat has to have surgery in a couple of weeks because he might have cancer. And me trying to process this through my brain, I'm just like, yeah. But then in literally a millisecond, I'll be like, oh, sorry about your cat. I seriously hope he recovers, you know, cancer sucks. Alright, so I really miss David Lynch, y'all. It's still not processing in my head that he is just gone, you know? You know, like Blue Velvet, Mulholland Drive, and of course Twin Peaks. So there's this actual restaurant in Twin Peaks. There's this actual restaurant. It's called Twin Peaks, right? And I went there for the first time a few years ago, and I'm thinking, you know, it's based on the hit TV show Twin Peaks.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, it is not. But on the plus side, the food is decent, and the waitresses are really, really pretty. So, you know, at least getting your money's worth. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's all I have for y'all tonight. I'm Spooky Bambina and Free Luigi. Give it up for old Sean Lefloch. Goodbye.
I'm gonna drop some knowledge on the crowd here. So Spooky said they donated $3 million. Let me drop some knowledge on you. Jeff Bezos is worth $237 billion. That's 0.0001% of his net worth. That's 79,000 times more than 3 million. I have more money in my cup holder than the equivalent of what Jeff Bezos donated. That's pretty crazy. Okay, our next comment. Spooky! Oh, sorry. Skylar! It's been a long night. Skylar meeting! Yeah!
Give it up for Sean the flock of sheep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm happy. That's the problem. I've coped. What now? You want me to sing? Dance? Prance around? I don't know what is left to do. So, you know, I grew up being forced to go to this expensive private school that was very Christian. And you know, for the first 12 years of my life, I gave it a chance, kind of. But, you know, we all know how that goes. Anyway, my best friend Kevin, he would always say, you know, we're always singing about this Hosanna. Hosanna in the highest. He's like, who the fuck is Hosanna? I'm like, I don't know. There's God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit. I don't know. Who the fuck is Hosanna? Is God Hosanna? Is that, you know? And, you know, it's like, since when is God Roseanne? Rosanna in the highest. That was supposed to be Rosanna in the ambient. 2 + 2 = Jew. We're not here to learn, we're here to laugh. So, J-E double Jew. Double O Judin. That could be something, I don't know. 7 days ago, I was walking through a shopping market, thinking of a punchline to the end of this. Let's see. I think it would have been cool if Bill Nye got into porn. Bill Nye, the fuck you got? Fuck, 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 fuck. People tell kids lies. Like counting is fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are all the numbers! That's it! 0 wasn't invented until the 1500s. And everything else just repeats. I hate my job. But they love me. I don't know why. It's the worst.
it's also not the worst, and I should shut the fuck up. Erections can lead to infections. All the food is plastic. It's more chemical than food. It's like a scientist's imitation of nature. A bad impression. But why does it taste so damn good? My balls get so itchy. It must be the laundry detergent. There's roaches in my car, and I need to get back to them. So, thanks for having me tonight. Great job. Give it up for John Lefloch. Give it up for our band, Jordan. And give it up for all the great comedians and the Peach and the Fish and all that good shit.
Keep it going for Skylar Meany. All right, we're here. We've done it. We're at the penultimate here.
One more. It's raining.
The grand finale. Your closer. Your headliner. Give it up for Comedy Day!
Anybody who's got a person outside the screen.
Thank you. Wonderful show, wonderful artwork. I really just want to talk about the artwork, but I have something else to share. I recently learned that the cure for everything is intermittent fasting.
I thought it was weed.
No. Intermittent fasting. Okay. I'm saying, you name it, it will cure it. Obesity, inflammation, aging. Did I read that right? Yes. Says aging people. I said, all this time, they have been searching for the fountain of youth. Turns out it's the famine of youth. Yeah. The way it works is when you don't eat long enough, your cells notice. They say, wait, no food's coming in. We need to heal ourselves to prepare for the hunt. Like in the caveman days. We gotta be in tip-top shape because winter is among us. We need to be equipped being a buffalo. I said, I'll take it. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I took that. But now I realize that I do have a follow-up question. When are these positive side effects supposed to kick in? 'Cause, I've been doing this intermittent fasting and when I don't eat, I do not feel equipped to kill a buffalo. I feel weak. I have no strength. Now, granted, I've only been doing this for about 20 pounds ago. In the wrong direction. Come back. Yeah.
All right, give it up for Comedy Day. Guys, thank you very much for sticking around, being good sports. We have another open mic coming up next week. We also have a show on Saturday, the July 5th.
No, 12.
12th is our next show. Next show, case here at the beach, is July 12th, but we'll have our open mic next week. You guys have an awesome July 4th. Drive safely. It's a little wet out there.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Later, guys. Oh, I'm Lefloch, and thanks again to Ben Fisher. Thank you. Thank you.
Give it up for your host tonight, Sean Lefloch, guys. Killed it. But yeah, like you said, we'll be here next week. 7 o'clock writers room, 8 o'clock showtime. And come out, support the shows. We'll eventually book you guys on the show. So, yes, thanks for coming out. Get home safe. Good night. Hey, get a picture of me on stage. Yeah. Yeah, I need a spotlight. Alright, that's our show. Good night. Yeah.
Picture this, we were both butt naked, singing in the bathroom.
Thank you.